Hello everybody! In this video I will discuss multiplication and division of fractions. I will do the two examples below and plenty more. Now when we multiply fractions, you do not find the LCD when we multiply. The thing that you do is you're going to cancel out. So what I did here was it's the very same sum, but I want to show you two methods of going about cancelling out. So when I give you the sum 10x over 2 times a fifth, then if you start at the 2, you can say 2 goes in itself once, 2 goes into 10 5 times, and then you can cross cancel. 5 goes in itself once, 5 goes in itself once. And then you're left with, at the numerator, x times 1 is x over 1 times 1 is 1, and the answer is x. Now on the right there, the very same sum, what you can do is now, if you want to start with the 5, you can say 5 goes in itself once, 5 goes into 10 twice, and now you can do 2 goes in itself once, 2 goes in there once. And your answer is for the numerator x over 1 and the answer x. On this one, simplify 3a over 5b times 20a over 12. Now, the reason why I added the sum is suddenly there's variables, but that's not a problem. You can just cancel out coefficients. Now you can start wherever you want. I'm going to start at 5. 5 goes in itself once, 5 goes into 20 4 times. And then you can say 3 goes in itself once, and 3 goes into 12 4 times. And then you can even say 4 goes in itself once and 4 goes in itself once. And then you're left on the numerator with a times a over b. And remember, on the numerator, when the bases are the same and you multiply, you add exponents. Therefore, the answer, a squared over b. Simplify. 3x over 14y times 7y over 6 times 1 over 3x. Now we can start to cancel out. I'm going to say the whole of 3x goes in itself once, and it goes in itself in 3x once. And then I'm going to say 6 once, and 7 goes into 14 twice. And then y and y can cancel. And then I'm left with, on the numerator, 1 times 1 times 1 over the denominator, 2 times 6 times 1. And the final answer, 1 over 12. Now let's look at division. We have to simplify 4 over 7 divide by 16 over 21. Now dividing a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Now what is the reciprocal? It's when you swap the two numbers. So when I give you 4 over 7 divided by 16 over 21, we're going to tip and times. So that means finding the reciprocal. So it's always the division that you're going to change into a times, and then it's the number after the division sign that you're going to swap, tip and times. So your sum becomes 4 over 7 times 21 over 16. Now we can cross cancel. 7 goes in itself once, 7 goes into 21 3 times. 4 goes in itself once, 4 goes into 16 4 times. And then what's left on the numerator, 1 times 3, on the denominator, 1 times 4, and the answer 3 over 4. Now we have to keep in mind something that we call the order of operations, and then the acronym there is BODMAS, and it stands for brackets of divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. So when I give you the sum simplify 2a over 6b divide 8a over 3b times 4, then we will start with the division part. And there I highlighted it in green for you. Now that's where we start. Remember, it's different times, so the division will change into a times, and the number after the division sign will be swapped. Now I can say, so you can see that 8a over 3b became 3b over 8a. Now I can say b and b will cancel, a and a will cancel, and then we can start by saying 3 goes in itself once, 3 goes into 6 twice, 2 goes in itself once, 2 goes into 2 once. So I'm left with 1 over 8 times, and then there's the 4 over 3. And with the 4 over 3, I can say 4 goes in itself once, 4 goes into 8 twice, and I'm left with 1 times 1 over 2 times 3, and the answer is a 6. Simplify. 6x over 2y divide 4x over 9y divides 3 over 8. Now, with repeated division, work from left to right. So there you can see, I started with the two left-hand side terms, and I added them in green for you, and what I did was I changed the division into a times, and I swapped the number next to it. Therefore, we can say that y and y cancel, x and x can cancel. And then we say 2 goes in itself once, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. And then nothing else can cancel. So I'm left there on the numerator 3 times 9 and the denominator 1 times 4. And then what I did here with the divide 3 over 8, the division changes into a times, and I swap the number. The 3 over 8 became 8 over 3. And now I can say 3 times 9 is 27 over 4 times 8 over 3, and I can do the cancelling out. 4 goes in itself once, 4 goes into 8 twice, 3 goes in itself once, 3 goes into 27 9 times, and the final answer is 18. Now on this one, simplify 4 over 5 of 1 and 7 over 8 minus 5 over 6. So then it's very clear that we're going to start with the off and then the subtraction. First of all, I'm going to change the 1 and 7 over 8, which is a mixed number, into an improper fraction by saying 1 times 8 plus 7 is 15 over 8. Now I'm going to start with the off and change it into a multiplication. And then I will say 4 goes in itself once, 4 goes into 8 twice, 5 goes in itself once, 5 goes into 15 3 times, and then I'm left with 3 over 2 minus the 5 over 6. Now that we're subtracting, remember this is where you have to find the LCD, and the LCD between 2 and 6 is just 6. Then on the first term, what happened to 2 to become a 6? You will have to say multiply by 3 at the top and at the bottom. So it becomes 9 over 6 minus 5 over 6. And now they are both on the same denominator. So now I can say 9 minus 5 is 4 over 6. And then 4 over 6 can be simplified to 2 over 3. Simplify 1 and 3 over 4 plus 2 and 2 over 3 divide by 2. Again, we will start with the division side and then the addition side. So first of all, I'm going to turn all those numbers, the mixed numbers, into improper fractions. And then the first term there, 1 times 4 plus 3 is 7 over 4. And then 2 times 3 plus 2 is 8 over 3. Now I will start with the division. 8 over 3 divide by 2 over 1, and the division will change into a times, and I will swap the 2 over 1 into 1 over 2. Now I can say 2 goes in itself once, 2 goes into 8 4 times, and I'm left with 4 over 3. Now it's an addition sum. Therefore, we have to find LCD, and the LCD for 4 and 3 will be 12. And then you go back and you say, on this one, the 4 to become a 12, I will multiply by 3. What I do under the line, I do on top of the line. And on this one, the 3 to become a 4, I will multiply with 4 over 4. Therefore, I end with 3 times 7 is 21 over 12, plus 4 times 4 is 16 over 12. So they are both over 12. Now I can add 21 plus 16 over 12 gives me 37 over 12. And then that improper fraction, as a mixed number, I can say 12 goes into 37, 3 and 1 over 12. In the next video, I will discuss squares, cubes, and roots or surds with fractions. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next video.